everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another reading vlog. And I am very excited for this reading vlog. Like, I'm really excited for all my reading vlogs because they're always so fun to make, but I'm excited for this one in particular because I have a very exciting TBR with just books that I cannot wait to read, and they all coincidentally have a theme to them. I didn't mean to go into this vlog with a theme, but then I started putting together all the books that I wanted to read, and I was like, you know what, let me just add another book and just make it a slightly themed reading vlog. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get to all of the books that I want to read in this vlog, but there are some that I want to prioritize over others. So let me just show you guys my TBR. The first book that I have is A Perilous Undertaking by Deanna Raybourn. This is the second Veronica Speedwell book. I read the first one in January and I loved it so much. I had such a good time with that book and I just could not wait to continue the series, so I immediately had to buy the second book. I'm really interested to see what the mystery in this one is because I vaguely remember what this one is about, but I don't fully remember what it's about. But I cannot wait to see what happens, and I cannot wait to see more of Veronica and Stoker and their absolutely stunning dynamic and their banter, and just everything about them is so stunning, so I cannot wait to get more of them. So I'm really excited to read this book. This is my high priority book for this vlog. I definitely want to finish this book. But then I also have Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater, which matches my nails. That was a little bit intentional to be honest. I was like, I have green nails and I just bought Half a Soul, so why not? But yeah, the next book that I want to read is Half a Soul. I really feel like I'm going to love this. I might be setting myself up for failure by having such high expectations for this book, but just everything about this book seems like it was literally made for me because it is a historical romance but in the Regency period with fairies. And hello? Does that not sound absolutely stunning? So I'm really, again, excited to read this book. I'm really interested to see what I think about it because I actually had started this one sometime last year. I listened to the audiobook and I just wasn't really vibing with the audiobook, so I just put it down and completely forgot about it. But I bought a physical copy and I really feel like I'm going to love this one. It just seems like it's made for me. So I am really excited. I need to stop saying I'm excited, but these next two books I also am eager to read. We have volume 35, yes, 35 of Yona the Dawn. I need to just catch up with this series. It's getting a little bit ridiculous at this point. I need to be caught up. And yeah. And then I also have Lord of Scoundrels by Lorena Chase. I, again, am anticipating reading this one. I'm trying to not say excited a million times, but I am excited to read this one. I have heard many good things. I have seen many good quotes, and my friend absolutely loves this book, and I have it on my 5-star predictions list, so I really hope that I love it. But yeah, this is, let me flip this around, oopsies, this is my TBR for this reading vlog. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get through all of these books because this is a lot. These are a lot of books, but I do definitely 1000% want to read A Perilous Undertaking, and definitely gonna be able to get through Yona because I can read that super quick. But then after that I need to decide if I want to do Half a Soul or Lord of Scoundrels. Let me see how long these are actually. Oh my god, Half a Soul is less than 300 pages. Okay, never mind. I take back everything that I said. And then this one's a little long. Lord of Scoundrels is 300, almost 400 pages. You know what? I think I'm gonna stick to Half a Soul, but we'll see. I'll probably read a couple of chapters of each and then decide what I actually want to read. But I am definitely going to be starting with A Perilous Undertaking. I'm so excited to continue with this series. and just the slow burn is going to be absolutely agonizing. So those are my reading plans for this vlog. I have a little bit of a historical romance theme going, which I am very excited about. So just go ahead and get into this reading vlog, and I will come back once I have some sort of update. Okay, so it is now a couple days later. I filmed the intro to this vlog on Friday, and it is now Monday, and I do have some updates. I do have a mini little book haul and like library haul, and also some reading updates. So first, let's start off with the library haul, because that's what I have in the closest proximity to me at the moment. So, oh, I dropped something. But I did go to the library on Saturday. I just wanted to look around, see if there were any books in like the book sales section. There unfortunately were not any books that I wanted. Wait, I wanted to get the Diary of a Kid DVD that I saw. That's unfortunate. But I did get some books from the library. The first book that I got is Ripe by Sarah Rose Etter. Oh, the glare is a little unfortunate, but yeah, my friend Megan read this recently and she gave it 5 stars. Jan Agaton also read this, I think, last year and is in her best books video, and she also gave it 5 stars. And I was like, you know what? I kind of want to see what it's about. It's like a literary fiction type of... Oh, there's some water damage on the inside of the book. Yeah, you can definitely see the crinkling and wrinkling of this book. Is there more water damage over here? Oh no, it's just like the spine is just bent in a weird shape. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to read this anytime soon before it is time for me to return it to the library. It is pretty short, but I don't know if I'm in the mood for like a sad girl literary fiction at the moment, but it's here if I decide that I am in that mood. And then I also got some graphic novels. The first one that I got is Snapdragon by Kat Leigh. I honestly have never heard of this graphic novel. Like I think I saw like the spine and I was like, ooh, what's that? And then I saw it and it was like a cute little graphic novel. And yeah, I read the back and it says that Jax is just a Crocs-wearing, internet-savvy old lady who sells these skeletons of roadkill online. Which sounds very interesting. Snap needs a favor from this old woman, so she begins helping Jax with her strange work. Snap gets to know her and realizes that Jax may in fact have real magic and an unlikely connection to Snap's family's past. Sounds really interesting. The art style is really cute. Like I really like these like illustrations and just like the colors I think is really cute. Like that is stunning. And ooh, this is pretty too. That's really pretty. And yeah, it's just a short, quick little YA graphic novel if I decide that I want to read a short little graphic novel. And then I also got, oh, this is so heavy. I also got Crumbs by Dani Sterling. I saw the spine once again and then I checked like the inside and all that and I was like, oh, the art is really cute and I love like the colors and just like this illustration style I really love, and all of the colors, like it's just so cute. And I didn't know what this one is about. I still don't really know what it's about. It's based on a webtoon. There's an unusual bakery with a selection of baked treats handcrafted to help your dreams come true. Ray is a quiet young woman with special powers of her own. The order is always the same, a hot tea with a delicious side of romance. And then Ray meets Lori, the barista who aspires to be a professional musician. She gets a real taste of love for the first time. They're chasing their dreams. Unpredictable stuff happens. And yeah, it seems like it's gonna revolve around like music and bakeryness, and there's like a sort of like not magical realism but like kind of element to it. I don't know, it just seems really interesting and it looks really cute. So again, another graphic novel if I decide that I am in the mood for a graphic novel. So now let's get into my book haul for books that I have acquired for free or otherwise paid for. So I do have, I can just grab it, I do have a stack of absolutely stunning arcs. So my sister works at Barnes & Noble. I feel like I've mentioned this in like a bajillion reading vlogs, but my sister works at Barnes & Noble. They get arcs sent to their store, and I always ask her to check out the little arcs section for me to see if there's anything that I want, and there was indeed stuff that I wanted. I'm gonna save the best for last. But the first one that I got is The Invocations by Crystal Sutherland. This cover is so cool. I think Jan Agaton read this recently and she really liked it. I think she gave it like 4 stars. I don't know what this is about. I haven't even read the other book by this author, House of Hollow. I don't really know what this is about. There's magic and there's a murdered sister. There's a daughter of a billionaire, an orphaned witch with a dark past and a deadly power. I don't know what it is about, and it did come with like the promotional little pamphlet, like the promotional thing. And yeah, I am excited to read this at some point in time because it seems very different from what I usually read. So yeah, and then the next one that I got, Feybound by Sara El Arifi. Jan Agaton, I feel like I'm talking about her so much in this vlog, but Jan Agaton read this recently and she absolutely loved it, gave it 5 stars, one of her new favorite fantasies, and I'm so excited. It's sapphic. There is something else in it. There's definitely something else in it. Is it vampires? Is it vampires? No, it's fae. It's fae. It's a sapphic story with fae in it. And yeah, I don't really know anything else. This is definitely an arc. Like, it very much looks like an arc because just, you know, like, it looks like an arc. But it was free, so I really do not care. So excited to read this. Like, it just seems like it's gonna be so good, so I am very excited. And then the one that I am like literally the most excited about, like just staring at it in front of me, is honestly just crazy. This is one of my most anticipated releases of the year, and I have not only a like arc of it, but it's not even an arc. It looks like it's a finished copy, and it's a hardcover, and A Tempest of Tea by Hafsa Faizal. Just look at this absolutely stunning cover, and then look at the absolutely stunning design on the naked hardcover. I am literally so excited to have this in my hands, and I'm like 99% sure this is a finished copy because A, it's hardcover, and on the back it says promotional copy, not for sale, and then like on the inside it doesn't say it's like an advanced reader copy, because normally it'll say like, oh, advanced reader copy, do not sell or whatever, but this literally like looks like a finished copy. I'm so excited for this. This is, as I said, one of the most anticipated releases of the year. It's vampires. There's like a tea room to it. There's like a heist. It was compared. Rebecca Ross blurbed it. Allie Hazelwood blurbed it too? That's interesting. There's found family. There's a heist, and it's been like compared to Six of Crows, and you guys know how I feel about Six of Crows. And it just sounds absolutely stunning. Yeah, all the thrills of an Ocean's 11 style heist made even more fun with magic weapons, steamy kisses, and vampires. A rollicking banquet of a book from Marissa Meyer. Rebecca Ross says it's a riveting page turner. A Tempest of Tea is brewed to perfection. Though, that was good. A deftly built world, a heist-fueled plot, a hint of romance, and a cast of endearing characters. Hafsa Faizal's latest novel crackles with adrenaline and charm. Like, I am sold! If I wasn't already sold because I had heard about it and wanted to read it, I'm even more sold because of Rebecca Ross's little blurb for it. Like, oh my god, absolutely, exactly. I'm literally never going to shut up about owning this. Like, the fact that I have this in my possession, I simply don't feel worthy. Like, what did I do to deserve this? Also the fact that I got rejected for an arc on NetGalley, but I somehow, by the fates of the universe, managed to get my hands on it. Like, it was just, you know, it was meant to be. It was meant to be like NetGalley. NetGalley didn't want to give it to me, but the Barnes & Noble Arcs gods did. And just, I need to shut up about this now. But I will definitely be featuring this in a future reading vlog, and I just simply cannot wait. And I also really want to read We Hunt the Flame by the same author. I haven't even read it yet, and I own it, but yes, A Tempest of Tea, just exactly. So those are the arcs that I got, and I also bought a book with my own cash money, and it is an indie book that recently came out. If you follow When Elizabeth Reads on Bookstagram, She recently published her own book and it just sounds absolutely stunning. Twisted Thieves by Elizabeth Rose Archer. Let's just appreciate the absolutely stunning cover design, first of all, because that is so beautiful. Like the font and just everything is absolutely stunning. It's about a heist and there's like morally great characters. There's obviously thieves in it because Twisted Thieves. On the back it says, Sophia must learn to navigate her city's deadly underworld and trust her crew despite their dubious morals. Together, the thieves must retrieve the royal secret whilst protecting their own. But the mind is a dangerous, fragile creature. Nothing is sacred and no one is safe. It just sounds so good. Like everything she's been posting on her Instagram and all of the quotes and all of the little tidbits and everything that she's been sharing about this have made me so excited for it to come out because it just seems like it's gonna be something that's right up my alley. I just love a book with like a band of misfits teaming up together to try to accomplish something and also trying to accomplish their own things, and you know, like very Six of Crows-esque vibes. I love books with that kind of storyline, so I am so excited to read this one. I'll probably be featuring it also in a reading vlog at some point in the future. I just love supporting indie authors, so I had to get myself a physical copy of it. So yeah, that is it for my little book haul. Are these okay, whatever. So that is my little book haul, and then I do have some reading updates. The first one I'm just gonna get out of the way, which is really like not that significant of a reading update. I have been transferring my annotations for A Curious Beginning by Deanna Raybourn because I read this on Kindle and also listened to the audio, but I wanted to have my tabs transferred into my physical copy, so I've been slowly working on doing that, and I think I did a pretty good job coordinating the color of the tabs with the cover. And why did my voice just crack? Yeah, but just been transferring my annotations. I'll probably finish this eventually at some point in time. I need to like fix up some of the tabs because I initially wanted to just use the tabs, but now I kind of want to underline, and since I will be doing that, I can probably get rid of some of the tabs because some of them don't really like need tabs, you know. So I'm gonna clean this up a little bit, fix it eventually. But the actual reading update that I have is that I did indeed start A Peerless Undertaking, which is the second Veronica Speedwell book, and I have been loving it. Loving it is a bit of a strong word, actually. I've been really enjoying it, but it hasn't been like rocking my socks off, you know, because it feels like it's been a very slow start and there haven't been many Veronica Stoker like bantery moments. Like there have definitely been little moments here and there, but it is very focused on the mystery right now, which like obviously this series is about like the mystery and all of that, but it just feels like it's been a bit of a slow start. But I did also read 150 pages yesterday. Like I sat down to read and then suddenly I was 150 pages in. So like what is the truth? But I am still obviously enjoying it. I do have a lot of tabs as you can probably see, and yeah, I'm having a good time so far. I'm just not really loving it that much as of right now. Maybe something will change, I don't know, but I am going to keep on reading this one, probably finish it either today or most likely tomorrow. I'll probably end up finishing this one tomorrow, and then I will probably start Have a Soul. Okay, so it is now like a day and a half later, and I do have some reading updates. The first one being that I finished A Perilous Undertaking. Ignore the bookmark. I read the last little bit of it as in ebook, so I still need to transfer like my annotations and all of that, but finished A Perilous Undertaking, and I really enjoyed it. Like, I was a little scared for a minute there because I was kind of feeling like a 3-star vibe because I just didn't really care about the mystery that we're solving in this one. Like, they're trying to save a potentially innocent man from being like executed, and I just simply didn't I didn't really care. Like, I didn't think it was interesting. Them trying to like figure out the clues and like piece everything together was like kind of interesting, and seeing it all come together was like a little bit interesting, I guess, but I just ultimately didn't really care about the mystery. So I was a little frightened for a minute there that it was gonna be a 3-star, but then we got to the end and it bumped up to 4 stars. Like, the moments between Veronica and Stoker when they're in the grotto, like, if you know, you know. And then like the ending, Stoker gives to Veronica, like, no spoilers, but like, if you know, you know. And that alone bumped it up to a 4-star for me. So absolutely obsessed. I cannot wait to continue the series. As soon as I finish this book, I bought the next 4. So I'm waiting for my copies to arrive before I continue with the series. I will definitely 1000% be continuing the series. I'm gonna read book 3 literally as soon as I can get my grubby little hands on it, so I can get to book 4, because that's the one that's apparently supposed to be the best out of all of them. And I am just so excited. I love Veronica and Stoker so much. Their banter is honestly just unmatched from any other books that I've read with like a similar banter relationship, because like they just have such good banter, and they like bounce off of each other so well, and they're just so quick and witty and just absolutely stunning. So 4 stars for this one. And then I actually started reading Half a Soul while I was at work because it was a very slow day and I was very bored, so I decided to start reading the ebook on my phone. So I am currently 83 pages in, chapter 7, and I'm not live laugh loving. I'm a little bit bored, if I'm quite honest. Yeah, I have like what, 200-ish pages left. Will I be able to finish this? I don't know, because honestly the bookmark doesn't match. Please ignore that. But I really truly thought that I was going to love this because it seems like the literal perfect book for me. It's a Regency romance with like a fantasy magical element to it. Like, sign me up. But now I want to take my name off the list because I am bored. I don't really have anything else to say besides the fact that I'm bored and I'm not really going to be rushing to finish this because I am bored. I'm enjoying the writing and the characters. Like, I'm really enjoying Dora and Elias and like the side characters like Albert and Vanessa and all that. Like, I like the characters, but just I don't really care. Like, there have been some good bantery moments between all of the characters, but I'm just not very invested, and I'm not really feeling connected to either the story or the characters. Like, I just don't really care about anything that is going on as of right now. Yeah. I honestly couldn't tell you if I'm going to continue this. I probably will just because I own it, so like might as well, and this is my second chance trying to read it. And yeah, I might as well finish it, you know? Like, it's only 200 pages. I'm not gonna do the audiobook though because I did not like the audiobook, but yeah, that is my unfortunate update for Half a Soul. The more that I think about it, the more that I get upset, but yeah, that is everything that I have to say for Half a Soul. And another slight minuscule little update is that I started putting lights onto my bookshelves. If you could tell, Yeah, I started putting lights back onto my shelves. I went through a phase where I did not like how lights looked on my shelves, but now I kind of want to enjoy having lights on my shelves while I still can. So I am putting them back onto my shelves. I did not finish though because I somehow ran out of lights, even though I had lights on my shelves before. Now I somehow ran out, and I don't know how that happened, but I had to order more. So I'm waiting for those to come in, but from like here down, it looks complete. And yeah, that's just like a random little side note, but yeah, since I am not really vibing with Half a Soul, I don't know what I'm gonna read next because like I kind of want to read something, but like what do I want to read? I don't know. Yeah, that is a very short little update, but that is the update that I have for now. So once I do figure out what I'm going to read, then I will let you guys know. But yeah, that is all that I have for now. So I am here with some reading updates. The first one being that I did indeed decide to DNF Half a Soul. Like I was debating trying to like push through and just like see if I could finish it because I had already read like 100-ish or like 100 something pages, but I just could not bring myself to force my way through a book that I was just not enjoying. So I DNF'd it at like 35-ish%, and I immediately unhauled it, and I managed to sell it on my Pango, and it's already gone from my household. So yeah, there is that. And after finishing A Perilous Undertaking, I decided to purchase the next two Veronica Speedwell books. The third one is A Treacherous Curse, and as you can see by my bookmark, I did immediately start reading. I started reading on my Kindle at first, but then as soon as I got my physical copy in the mail, I started to read physically and also transfer all of my annotations. I still need to put in all of the tabs because I'm waiting for my new tabs to come in because I don't have any that match this color scheme like I do, but I'm not really vibing with them. So I am, I think 65-ish%. Oh my god, I'm almost done. Oh my god. Okay, stunning. So I am on page 212. Oh my god, I have less than 100 pages to go. Oh my god, I didn't even realize I was almost done. Because seeing it on your Kindle is like one thing, but like seeing it physically is a different thing. Like, oh my god, I did not realize I was almost done. But yes, I did indeed start reading A Treacherous Curse. I am enjoying it so much because in this one we're getting so much of Stoker's backstory, and it's just like so good. Like there just have been so many good moments and just so many good Stoker moments, but also like Veronica and Stoker like together moments because of like things that are happening, and Veronica trying to like reassure him and like be there for him and be supportive of him, and just like the things that she's saying to him are just like so good. So good. So I am having such a good time with this book. I cannot wait to see what happens. As far as the mystery, it's like a little bit interesting because it's revolving around this like ancient Egyptian curse, but also it's like kind of funny because these people got cursed because they were messing around in ancient tombs. So it's like, what did you expect to happen when you started digging around? And what's that word when you're like digging around in like graves? There's a word for it. I don't know what the word for it is, but like you get what I mean. Like these people went on this like little expedition, and they were uncovering a bunch of like ancient Egyptian ruins with like tombs and like jewels and stuff, and now they're getting haunted by some sort of like ancient Egyptian curse. And like, you know what, maybe you deserved it because that's what happens when you go digging around and messing with ancient tombs. Like, you know, it's kind of like you kind of deserved it. But yeah, the mystery is very interesting. I don't really care, but I think I care more than the mystery in the previous book because this one's connected to like Stoker's ex-wife in some sort of way because of the person that's like being cursed or like disappeared because of this curse. Like, you know, it's a whole thing and like it's interesting. And that's all that I have to say about the curse. But I have been enjoying this book so much. Like, it's definitely going to be another 4-star at the minimum, maybe even 5 stars. Actually, let's not go too crazy, but this is definitely going to be another 4-star at least. And I am so excited to finish it. I'm definitely going to be finishing this tonight because I need to see what happens. I need to see what happens between Veronica and Stoker because there's so many things that are happening. Oh my god, and then Stoker said that there was something he had to tell Veronica. I just remembered. Oh my god, they were having this like moment and he was like, I need to tell you something. But then they started doing other things. What was he gonna tell her? Oh my god. But yes, I'm so excited to continue. And as I said, I did indeed buy the 4th book in the series, which is a dangerous collaboration, and I am so excited to get to this one because apparently this is the best book, or like one of the best books in the series, and I'm so excited to find out why. Like, why is this the fan favorite book? Like, I cannot wait to find out, and I cannot wait to see more of Veronica and Stoker's relationship, like to see more development in the relationship. Like, is it gonna happen in this book? Is it gonna happen in this book? Is that why everyone loves this book? Because they finally get together, or like they admit their love to I don't know, because apparently it's like a love confession sometime in this series, and I need to see when it is. Like, I need to keep reading the series, and I am just so excited. So I will definitely be reading this in an upcoming reading vlog, maybe my next one, to be honest, because like I don't think I could put it off any longer. So I think I will definitely be reading this in my next reading vlog. But yeah, those are my little like reading updates slash book haul, but I do have more books to show. So I bought the entire Ember in the Ashes quartet. Like, I literally bought all 4 books because like I was gonna take advantage of my sister's discount, and there's only one left of each, and they were 50% off, so I was like, yes, please give them to me, thank you very much. I did have to buy another copy of An Ember in the Ashes because when I finished the first book and I decided that I wanted to continue this series and also collect the books in this series because I love these covers so much, I was like, do I want to collect them in hardcover or paperback? And I came to the conclusion I wanted them all in paperback. So obviously I had to buy the first one again because I wanted to have them all be matching, and the fact that I already read this one makes it not as bad because instead of bringing in 4 books to my physical TBR, I'm bringing in only 3 because I already read the first one. You know, like girl math at its finest. But yeah, I am so excited to continue the series. My elbow just cracked, please disregard that, but I'm so excited to continue this series. The second book is A Torch Against the Night, and I will definitely be reading this like as soon as I can. I might honestly pick this up as soon as I finish A Treacherous Curse because I want to see what happens, and I kind of want something to break up all of the Veronica Speedwell books because I have literally just like binged all of them, and I kind of want to savor it for like a little while longer. So I think I'm going to read A Torch Against the Night next in my next reading vlog, but I'll also be reading A Dangerous Collaboration. So a little sneak peek for the possible TBR for my next vlog. But yeah, those are all of the updates that I have for now. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up A Treacherous Curse, and I will let you know once I have an update. So I am now here to wrap up this reading vlog. So I did indeed finish reading A Treacherous Curse. And it was so good. This was another 4-star. Every single book in this series has been 4-star so far. And I cannot wait to have a 5-star read because I just know it's gonna be so good. Like the first 5-star of this series is gonna be just like so satisfying and so worth it. But I enjoyed this so much. The curse I didn't like, the whole curse and the mystery I didn't really care much for, but it was really interesting, and the way that it played out at the end was also really interesting. But what really did it for me in this book were all the moments between Veronica and Stoker, because there were so many, there's like 2 or 3, but there were so many like almost confessions or like accidentally revealing to the other person how they feel about the other person. And just like, you know, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Like that one clip of me like screaming, crying, throwing up was because of one of those like almost confession type scenes. And just so many good quotes and so many good moments. Like there's this one quote. Honestly, there are so many quotes that I could share, but I'm gonna share just one. So Stoker is saying, "You fight harder for me than you would ever do for yourself. Why?" And then Veronica says, "Because there is no power on earth that could make me abandon our friendship. There is no deed you could confess so dark that it would make me forsake you. You said of us once that we were quicksilver and the rest of the world mud. We are alike, shaped by nature in the same mold, and whatever that signifies, it means that to spurn each other would be to spit in the face of whatever deity has seen fit to bring us together. We are the same, and to leave you would be to leave myself. Make of that what you will." And just that quote alone just like sums up Veronica and Stoker's relationship with each other and just their bond. Like that quote honestly just sums it up perfectly, and it is just so good. Like there have just been so many good moments between them, and I literally cannot wait to read the next book. As soon as I finish wrapping up this vlog, I'm gonna be starting my next vlog where I will be reading the 4th book in this series. I cannot wait. But yeah, absolutely stunning, beautiful, amazing, absolutely stunning. So let's go ahead and go through the books that I read in this vlog. I literally read 2 books in the same series. Like I set out to read like 4 or 5 different books, and I just ended up abandoning that entire TBR and reading Veronica Speedo only. Like I did not mean to make this a Veronica Speedo only reading vlog, but I'm not mad about it because I've just been loving this series so much. But the 2 books I read in this reading vlog, A Treacherous Curse, which we just talked about, and also A Perilous Undertaking, both absolutely stunning installments in this series. 2 4-star reads, which honestly I'm not mad about either because these have just been so good. Like so good. And I could just feel the 5-star vibes coming, you know, like there's just so much development happening and so much angst and tension and like moments between them that like it's culminating for something satisfying. Like I can just feel it in my bones. But yeah, I read the second and third, yes, second and third Veronica Speedwell books, and I also DNF'd Half a Soul, which I'm honestly still kind of upset about because I really did have high hopes for it. Like you could see that I was so excited to read it and I just did not like it. Like it just wasn't for me, which is honestly a little bit upsetting, but I'll be fine because it's already been unhauled, so there really wasn't much of a loss. But yeah, so that is it for this reading vlog. I am so excited to edit this vlog because I decided to do some experimenting with the type of b-roll that I do, very inspired by Katie is Reading, but I've been wanting to like experiment and like spice up my reading vlogs a little bit more because I feel like my vlogs just like sometimes the b-roll is kind of lacking or like non-existent, but I'm really trying to put like more effort into these vlogs, and I'm really excited how all of the b-roll turned out. Like I was looking through it in my camera and I just think it looks really good, and I'm so excited to edit this vlog, and I've just had such a good time in general filming this vlog. It's been so much fun like doing the b-roll, and I read so many stunning books in this vlog, and I have some like stunning clips, and just everything was absolutely stunning in this vlog. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it. But yeah, so that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.